Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I am the Pixel Doctor.
I am Deadlock.
We're short MJ today. He's been having a rough. It's been like a month or two since we last went. Uh, I got the new laptop and everything. We won't dwell on that too much. We're just going to keep going because we want to get this project done. So, episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. The only one that doesn't have Turnabout in the name. I'll be taking over MJ's speaking parts. You can see this was made for DS because of how fancy it is. Look at all that!
Been 2 months since I left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
So, 1 second here. I'm just going to lower the audio on my
Yeah, I had
end.
to do it on my earlier because it was loud.
Yeah. There's the volume mixer.
Why do we even come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work.
Fair enough, Phoenix, but you're also just started. There you are, finally. Where have you been? Sister's trial's tomorrow.
Who are you?
This is like the only important character in this case, I'll let you know. Doesn't matter who I am, only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey is no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right, right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? The one from the cover of the game?
I mean, yes, but I don't think we're allowed to break fourth walls here.
You know, it's okay. This case isn't canon. It is, but it is canon. But, you know, we might as well break the fourth wall a little bit here and there. It's a relief you're better than nobody. That's just rude.
That is very rude. I'm sorry, I'm not taking cases right now.
You were Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
It's 4 cases.
Like, yeah, I guess
that's not really a lot of cases to build an undefeated streak on.
Listen, it may have only been 4, but 100% win rate is 100% win rate.
Yeah, put another 0 and we'll see how long it stays that way. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases anyways. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please. I'm out of time.
But
please, you have to help. I don't want to say her name yet, not that it really matters, but I think her design is just like recycled Maya. But you have to help my sister.
could it? No, surely not.
They're not the same character. I'm breaking that fourth wall right now.
I figured as much, but like, I was at least getting like similar scenarios where it's like,
Yeah, I think they did that on
yeah,
purpose.
yeah. All right, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. And she is a reoccurring character, so we will see her throughout the series. And I love Emma. She is great.
Scientific investigator.
Let's get right to it. Emma, what are you?
Okay, so what is it? You're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young.
Young? I'm 16 years old this year. Do not make lewd art. Leave her alone.
I mean, there's a rule that says otherwise.
I know, but just wait a few games and then she's older.
I'm sorry, only 16.
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. Work has become quite well known at my age, no less.
So what is your current position then?
Intern. Well, legally speaking, yes, you call me an 11th grader. I'm ready to do my job at my age. What, is that going to be a common thing she says?
Great, another future professional in training.
There is one thing about this case. It does use the microphone. I think I have that set to work correctly, but we may have to... If I can't get it to work, we may have to break it. Huh?
It might have to be bound to a button or something.
It does have to be bound to a button, but we'll worry about that when we get there.
Alright.
It's one of those things that will be a mechanic in future games as well, so we might as well get it here because we'll need it later. It's a minor thing, so... Anyway, the case.
So, what's this case about? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. She would use a fork.
So, it's a murder case.
Yes. I don't care that there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her to bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia?
They look the same.
So, you want to be a scientific investigator? I mean,
Excuse me? I am not a child, I'll have you know. By the eyes of the law, yes you are.
still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
Investigation should be done scientifically, don't you?
When does this game take place?
I think this... What is this game? Like, early 2000s.
I thought they were already doing it by then.
It was still kind of a new concept. Since this game didn't have, you know, the microphone thing, which adds to what we're going to be doing.
Well, can't exactly fault her for her lack of enthusiasm.
She definitely has that. She's not as depressive as Maya is. This case is handled scientifically. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
Yes, she's mentioned her several times. Doing
Yes, but
research, you know?
you get to name them.
I forget what her name is, to be honest. Developing a new scientific method of case investigation. Show you when I'm done.
Look forward to it.
This is like the start of when they start making like zany looking characters.
I mean,
Even more so than we've
saying
seen
that.
now. Like the ones we
yeah, I mean,
now,
like they've kind of been a bit out there already. Like
they've been a bit
what was his
tame
name?
compared to
So
future
Wright?
games. They'll get weirder. They will get
No,
weirder.
I forget. Who was the guy who was dressed in all pink?
Oh, that was Red White.
Red White,
Mr.
that's
Red
what it
White.
was. Yeah, like that wasn't extravagant or out
No,
there.
compared to some other characters, he was definitely at the start of it, but like they get really weird later.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, you'll love them. There's like not one character that you dislike for the wrong reason here.
Well, I guess we're going to the attention size of it see your sister. Wait, no, I believe we have one
No,
more.
we gotta talk a little bit more before
Yeah,
we do that.
before we go,
My sister asked for her specifically. EFA. As was a few years below her in school. Mia was a few years below your sister, or vice versa? I'm a little confused.
Her sister. I'm guessing the sister is older.
No, I'm saying is her sister older than me or younger?
No. Mia. From what I'm reading it as, it was saying Mia was younger than her sister.
Okay. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. That sounds like when we need to go to Grossberg.
Well,
I need one.
incidentally, Mia's a woman.
Mia. Yeah, I thought it was a little strange when I saw you too. She doesn't assume genders. Respectful.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. Must be close.
The music faded out. It's never good. Well,
No.
actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Alright.
But she's my only family, because, of course, everyone else dies.
I'm not even gonna say that question. Like, okay, yeah, sure. Everyone's like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix's parents are dead as well.
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
Conveniently. Or inconveniently.
Seriously,
They
with all
did not...
the parental deaths around here, like, I'm surprised we haven't heard of any of Phoenix's, at least mention of them.
Yeah, they never
Even if
talk
it's in
about his parents,
passing.
actually. They don't really talk about Phoenix's background other than he got bullied as a kid. Once.
Yeah, I mean, like, you think
Well-
you would have heard about his parents in
Well-
passing at least once, like just like a slight hint that they're somewhere.
They don't talk about that. We do get a little bit more of Phoenix's history in the third game. But we'll get to there.
I only feel like pointing that out because like it feels like we know everyone else's except for the character we're playing as.
Oh, we don't know Larry's. To be fair, Edgeworth's father was important for that last case. Maya's family
It's only
is
important. It's only ever mentioned because the plot demands it.
pretty much. It's the same. We're gonna learn the same thing with Maya and Mia's family in the third game as well. The third game is the best game, and you're gonna love it.
So I've heard.
So each game switches up.
I mean, I have it right here on my desk. I just haven't gotten around to it.
You're not allowed to
Because
touch
I wanted
it.
to get to the. Yeah, I wanted to get to this and the next one first, and I don't have either.
Alright, okay, I guess we're good here. Do we have on us? I just want to see. Just the badge.
Nope, just a badge, of course.
I just wanted to double
Blank
check.
slate.
To the detention center. I don't really remember what her sister looks like exactly. February 22nd, detention center visitor's room.
I wonder what's with her. All quiet as soon as we arrive. This is not a good omen.
At least her name's Emma, and you can't mess up her name like with Maya and Mia.
Ema?
Don't do it on purpose.
I might now just.
Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. But you not want to race this year, understood, ma'am. I forget what her role is, but I think she's like the DA.
Not suspicious at all. Do I even want to know what this is about?
She's just very powerful. Lana, that's her name.
So wait,
Hi, Lana.
she's in charge of all these people?
Yes, but she's also under arrest. Funny. Seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? So she's like a more harsh version of Mia. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. It kinda does. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? I do really like her design. I like the jacket.
It's a bit over the top, though.
For this, I mean...
What'd you say? She's a DA?
I think she's the DA. I can't remember, though.
It looks like she's off to go to war.
What? I mean, have you seen our court cases so far?
You're not wrong, and I know like one of them in the later case has a freaking mask that's like straight out of Cyberpunk.
No, that's like the 5th game. That was the first one I actually played. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how does this lady know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Mia died very quickly after we started, so I don't know when she told you this.
Well, our first official start. Like, we've probably been under her wing for a while.
Maybe. It's a little unclear of how long we were working under her.
I'm pretty sure that's why. That's how this would have worked.
I think the 3rd game elaborates on that a little bit, because it does go
We'll get to it when we get to it. But for now,
I really want to get to the 3rd
what
game.
that you do here?
I really want to get to the 3rd game, Deadlock. My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor in this district. Okay, that's what your role is.
So not DA, but still.
Still pretty high-ranked person. You're a prosecutor?
Oh, great, more prosecutors.
Oh, look at her whole outfit. Yeah, she's ready for war.
Yeah, seriously. 2 sisters, 1 lawyer. Surely this is just a coincidence. Oh, fucking hell.
This was definitely purposely done.
No, duh.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Yes, I'm having PTSD to that girl that wouldn't leave me alone for months. There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
Suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
I was in the witness's disposition. Witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
It took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. Body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Jesus.
This is like one of the cases I'm like really not too familiar with.
So, who's the victim?
Investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective? I'm sorry, I know.
It's fine.
Question.
It's fine. I thought that was Phoenix 2 for a second.
No, I realized a half second in, it's like, oh, wait a minute.
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you.
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Oh, crap.
Well, Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride and to have me found guilty. We use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
Isn't that the same with every case, Phoenix?
Not wrong. So, Chief Prosecutor.
That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing everything, every trial handled by prosecutors in the district. Make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
Awfully large nutshell, and dear God, I can see why she has that outfit. She is awfully just... What's the word? Candid about all this?
Still a little
like,
surprised. Sorry, she definitely would be the kind to cut you off mid-sentence to make sure you know what she's saying.
Yeah, Like, there's no mincing or misunderstanding what she's saying. It's straight to the point.
I kind of like that because no other character has been like this. I mean, like, Von Karma was kind of like that, but he was more of a dick.
But he was very misleading.
Well, yeah, well, we know why.
He had no problems obscuring and covering facts. This one's like, no, I'm just gonna be completely, utterly straight with you.
I would think you recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is.
Something doesn't seem...
Well, we clearly know that she's not guilty, because she's too innocent looking. Usually you know our suspects, like, the villain is usually very...
Well, I'm just wondering what's a blackmail at this point.
It might be blackmail. I don't remember the full details of this case.
Well, somebody's obviously clearly keeping her into actually putting on this position for some reason.
I don't know. Or maybe she doesn't know the full details, so she doesn't want to... So maybe saying she did it was the best thing she could do. I don't know. I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
Keeping her bound into this.
It's a fair question, Phoenix.
There's got to be some way. It is a good question, but we're going to get out of it somehow, some way. Anyways, time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she?
Okay, so she was like one class ahead of Mia then.
Oh, that was a few. Well, whatever. You were in school with Mia, correct?
Okay, so...
A few years above her? Yeah,
alright, now it's more clear. Now I get it. I told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. That's kind of rude.
I mean, physically, she's not wrong.
Well, physically, yeah, but that's kind of really can't compare the two that way. But in terms of attitude, very similar. You'll see it get more in the third game, I promise. The third game is like the linchpin of the series.
I'm willing to agree with you on that.
I'm telling you, the third game is the linchpin of the series.
Well, moving on.
It was in law school, I was in my third year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Come again?
Intellectually attracted. Lana was on top of her class at school. I was the best there was.
Oh.
Doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
Sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
They would have been a nice little detail if they were, like, lovers, because just be like, she'd have a more personal stake in...
Well, I imagine, like, for way back then, it would have been... to do. Like, if this game was made now, I imagine they would have probably done it like that anyways, but, like...
back in early 2000s?
Back in, like, the early 2000s, I don't think they would have.
Yeah, subject matter of that kind wasn't touched on as much, but they definitely could have.
I feel like it could have been easily mishandled.
You're probably right. Well, Mr. Wright?
Excuse me?
As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana, no. Big sister. You're always this way, weren't you? You don't think of anyone but yourself. I don't know, she doesn't seem... I feel like she's being the opposite of selfish here.
I feel like there's something we just don't see that she's being like that. She's being selfless. Because if she was selfish, she wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah, she seems like she's trying to keep us away from the case. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. That or she's trying to get a feel for Phoenix's personality and see if he's strong enough to take the case. Which is probably more likely.
Possibly.
So...
But she's also doing it to her sister.
True. But Emma's also young, So she's a little more hot-headed. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, we'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Oh, don't do that.
Bit early for the third act breakup.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. So she's trusting in Phoenix.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. So, 4-1.
I mean, the
I mean,
case.
she has confessed to her crimes.
Well, we have, yeah, but we haven't
Or
gone to
TV
trial
crime,
yet.
I should say.
We haven't gone to trial yet, so we didn't lose
yeah, no,
yet.
yeah, no shit, Phoenix. Let me just sit right. Understatement.
I do
What
love
is she
Emma.
seeing that we don't?
Emma appears randomly throughout the series, so you really never know when she's gonna pop up.
Mm-hmm. So, what else is going on here that we need to find?
Like I said, I don't remember the specifics of this case, so I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Hmm?
My sister's a bitch. She's not always like that, you know? In jail. Usually she's outside of jail.
I just never expected to be defending another freaking prosecutor again.
Oh, don't worry, it'll happen a few more times.
I'm not surprised. Joy.
Well, listen, each game has their own prosecutor, and they're all great. There's not, like, one bad prosecutor. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I mean, I don't see any issue with that happening considering the field of work. Like, this is not easy field of work to just stay happy in.
No, I agree. I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not.
I mean, it sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, right? Come on, let's go.
Alright. Do we have any more talking points? I doubt it. Let's see. Okay, cool.
No.
Just wanted to check. Oh, before we do, let's check the profiles. Why do we have Edgeworth and... Alright, well...
I feel like we're going to be seeing them again, aren't we?
I feel like Gumshoe, I'm like 90% sure we're going to see him again because he's always like the lead detective.
I mean, this is also about a police murder. The department's going to be taking this
Oh yeah,
seriously.
this is
I have
very
no
heavily
doubt
intertwined
he's
with the
gonna be
police.
around. Yeah.
And the fact that, you know what, it makes sense we're going to see Edgeworth too. Although, didn't he leave? Well, he was traveling, right, at the end of his thing? I don't know.
I know Maya was.
Well, Maya was going to finish her training. That's what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So 16...
I don't actually remember what Edgeworth went off to do.
I forget if he goes off to, like, London or something. So after...
Guys, bear in mind, it's been a while since we last done this.
Yeah, it's been like a month or two. Alright, February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
A lot more colorful than I thought it would be.
Well, we're on the DS now. We have more colors to work with.
No, I mean, like, even for a parking lot, this just seems weirdly colorful for a parking lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, got the grays and blue and like dark blues, so I think it's.
And I'm sorry, is that neon lighting?
The security thing, yeah. I think the thing about the door is
Like,
supposed to
that's
be like
a
an
bit
exit.
flashy, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Again, a lot of color for a parking lot.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey, everyone, keep
God
up the
damn
good
it.
work. Also, that's distracting. Don't do that.
What do you think you're doing?
Going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to be examine crime scenes. I'm Try not to stand out too much here, see?
He's admitting to a crime. I'm gonna guess that's Gumshoe. Hey there. Oh no, I know who this is. Like, expecting to go unnoticed around here, partner?
What?
Partner? We got Cowboy.
I'm sorry, what?
I forgot about this guy. Oh, his music's so good. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch. It's all up to no good. Oh, she's gotta learn to keep the doggies died down. Bart, she's 16. You can't say
I'm
that.
sorry, is this the murderer?
No, he's not.
This feels way too zany not to be.
Oh yeah, I told you this is when it's like this case is when they really start to go with the zany characters.
Is this zany more stereotypical?
I remember this guy being really good though. Like Mr.
Moving
Marshall,
on.
and his name's Marshall.
Oh my. And he's shaving on the spot with a freaking, what, Bowie knife? Bayonet? I don't know what the
No,
knives
those I think those are bigger, but he is going with the blade there.
It is a big knife.
Marshall looks like a sheriff to me.
Maybe it could be, I don't know.
Look at here, Bambina. I know how you feel. I think they got more of an Elvis than Cowboy. Oh, but this is my gang's gold strike. See, I think this is the only game this guy appears in too. Strike. This is replay my territory, and the gold mine is evidence. If you fix it to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what they say, Deadlock? Dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, it looks that's what he's doing, I guess. You know what? You know what dreams the you know what dreams the cacti out the desert dream?
Like, he is going way too heavy into this, I think.
You know, he could go further.
Yeah, I'm with Phoenix. What?
I was confused too reading it.
Oh my. Please tell me that's water and not alcohol.
I'm assuming it's supposed to be water, because he is working.
Yeah, I hope. I hope.
You head along now. Happy trails, Bambina. So, do you love him?
Give
I
it
feel
time.
you know MJ would be all about him.
He might be. Was that hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from a Wild West, it seems.
Let's take a look at what we're going. Alright, well. Let's examine this side first.
I'm sorry, but the neon light at the top there is distracting.
Alright, we'll examine the neon light first. Stylish glass-walled room. Oh, so it's glass.
Wait, that's a room up there?
Hey, I guess it's security watching down. That doesn't look like it'd be a great angle, though.
How high is the ceiling?
I don't know, but you can see the lamps up there.
I mean, they could just be, like, being dangled from the ceiling, not necessarily...
Yeah, but still, they would still be obstructing your view a bit if you're looking down.
No, not wrong, but I'm just confused. Like, what is this?
I don't know. That seems like poor design to my.
Well, I mean, as Phoenix points out, you probably could see the entire parking lot above all the cars and everything, so that is something.
It says security.
It is
Perhaps it's a cafe. Cafe security. She is not very bright. But I love her because she is just so stupid. It's alright. She's still very helpful throughout the series.
I hope so, because this is not, like...
I think here she's not going to be the most helpful, but later games she does help us out quite a bit.
Moving on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a security guard office. Like,
You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
too bad they don't have a test for common sense.
He would not be good at Among Us. That was a terrible deflection. I'm curious at this thing on the ground.
You know, I'm honestly wondering if they actually do have tests for common sense.
I mean, maybe.
At Hello.
That's a big wallet. Like, look how big it is on the ground.
Excuse me, officer.
Oh, wait. What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? Just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is the real basic. Everything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? It sounds like theft to me.
Just open the wallet and see whose ID is in it.
No shit.
I was called to duty round and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence. That okay? Okay, so this is when we start getting into like the touch mechanics and stuff, which is pretty minimal
right.
actually.
Oh, she's definitely been waiting for this.
Yes, Emma is what teaches us about this mechanic, which we will be using in future games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now look at the court record.
Okay.
Oh, I love this music. Yeah, to
On
be sure.
all sides.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 3D model now.
Yes, because we're on the DS. Now let's start examining from every angle. So now we can zoom in. So this is really cool because you can do all these different things with it now.
Yeah, that's very nice.
It's a little weird to use. I was getting there.
Where?
The button.
Oh, of course it's fun.
Yeah, I was just showing how it all works first.
Does that mean it opens?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, yeah, of course it's an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman. ID 5842189.
See? Well, the scientific investigation useful.
This isn't even scientific.
Yes, Phoenix does the same thing.
This is literally just look at evidence. Oh,
Yeah.
what is this?
It goes more in depth later, but yeah. Just be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
Well, time to be on my toes from now on.
Now, Phoenix, you have to actually look at
Like, that
evidence
does
now.
not even feel like that needed that. Like, it feels like it's like...
It was just supposed to be a tutorial to show us how to use it. That's all it was.
I just wish they used better terminology for a tutorial.
This is where the cars leave the lot.
Right underneath security. Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Maybe it's both?
Could be both. Aha! The theory of relativity. I don't think that's correct.
That's not what...
You gotta give her a little bit of a break. She is, like, young.
I know, but she is jumping to way too many conclusions.
Yeah, she's, like I said, she's a little... Well, Phoenix did say she was jumpy in the
I
beginning,
mean,
so...
she's... Yeah, I know, but, like, she's wanting to be a detective, and that's one thing you don't do, is jump to conclusions.
I think that's pretty much her whole gimmick, like, her personality. I think she calms down later, though. I can't remember.
Moving on.
I just gotta write this down. Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maybe, you know, was Mr. Relatively German? Or was he British?
Relativity? Are you sure that was his name?
Let's see what's going on with this phone, I guess. Here's the phone. Let's see if it works.
No. Stop. We shouldn't be doing any of that.
I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to... Now she's just making... Now she's just saying things she learned in science class.
That's water pressure! No, wait a minute. No, I'm thinking of something else, damn it. No, goddammit, now I'm being wrong.
I think that's air pressure.
No, that is definitely air pressure. What was I thinking for water pressure?
I don't know.
Might
Type
be the
it
same
back.
thing, actually.
Maybe it's... I don't know. Go look it up.
I'll look it up later.
Hey, what did you just say?
See? You can hear me just fine. Phone's broken.
Phoenix is
Phone
having
had a
none of
model,
this.
though, which means we're going to be looking back at that later, I think.
Maybe. It did have like a special image, so that makes me think we will.
Yeah.
Aha, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? Scientific terms, please.
You're way too fond of that term.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a science freak. You were in the wrong profession. Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
She could be in the right profession.
Ah.
This all feels horribly familiar.
I think the only thing left is
horribly.
Yeah, I think the only thing left here is the door and that barrel.
No, it doesn't.
Look! A door! This must mean something.
Doors are doors.
One open. A mysterious lock.
It's plain there for anyone to see. It's pretty typical, if you ask me.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life a little more.
I don't suppose we can look at the car much. Just for the hell of it, to see what happens.
Wow, I never thought I'd do Miss... Let me try that again. I never thought I'd miss Von Karma.
An odd oil drum filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budge it.
Drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I head in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious. Honestly, considering how she's dressed, she's not dressed too, like, exotically. Alright, so we got...
Still, like, weirdly dressed for here. Like, I'm honestly can't believe I'm saying this. The cowboy is more appropriately dressed here than she is.
I don't know, she's not too out of it, like... She does look like... She does have, like, a high school... I'm just noticing she's wearing, like, a high school uniform, though. Like, and then the lab coat
uniform with a lab coat top and some neon pink glasses.
I'm also
kind of out of there for a prosecutor's garage.
She also has the buttons on, the patch on her left side. She has a satchel, and in that satchel we can see some like potions.
Again, somehow stands out more than the cowboy.
It's just... Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. Wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
Game over?
No, we're fine. The sheriff!
The sheriff always have 2 Fs?
Yes. Like I said before, this year's... It still has question marks for him. His name's Marshall, we know that. You better be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Maybe it's more threatening if it was 3D. I don't know. Just tell us one thing.
Well, maybe if he had actual more expression, but whatever.
Nah. He's not just gonna shoot us. Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. Wanna know who rode the red Mustang with the body in her saddle? Is the body still in there?
Wouldn't it be Saddlebag?
I have no idea.
I
Please.
think it would be Saddlebag.
Brought partner, about time for victuals. Anyway, I think that's food. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor in the prospector's office. I'll just find you, Oh, thank you.
I understand this is a Western theme, but it's not that.
What did I say?
Prospector.
Oh. He's in my head, Deadlock. He's gotten to me. Might just find you a cerveza. Like, I don't know what that is.
Cerveza?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm
assuming it's like a type of room or something.
It's something in Spanish. Oh, beer. Pint.
Oh.
You know what? Fine. Whatever. Sure.
You know what? It works. Anyway, you want to read?
Okay, where did it?
Wait, it did say
Where does this
prospector's
guy think
office.
he is? Oh,
I was right.
what?
Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza. Well, I knew the first two. I didn't know what the third one was, because it was apparently a Spanish word.
I don't even know what that first word means.
Vittles is just it's like a way to say food. Unless I'm mixing it up with something else, but I'll check for you.
I don't know. Like, well, you know what? Actually, all that makes sense when you put it in context with each other. Vittles at a saloon for a pint, basically.
Yeah. And yes, it
You know,
does mean
that makes sense in context. Okay, fair enough.
it's slang for food.
Either way,
It's from room 1202. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our plane.
alright, great. I'm
means-
sorry, this man is actually breaking me.
I like him, though. Great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Oh, who's this now? Excuse me. Are you two all set? Who is this? I think it's a woman.
Definitely couldn't be.
I remember her. I don't remember what her role in this story is. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Whoa!
I'm sorry, what?
She's selling lunches. That's a pretty good looking lunch. Thanks. And you, sir?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. We didn't even pay.
So I'll notice anyone's without clearance, especially passerbyers. Are you or are you officers? No, but you don't really look like exactly like the type to have clearance. Well, that's another way to greet someone.
Pot calling kettle black?
Well, she knows she doesn't have clearance. Even if my days of cough up queen are over, what does that mean? That sounds disgusting.
Probably having to do with evidence and how she squeals.
Maybe? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to the case, you see? The images are burned in my... Oh, she's the witness.
Oh, fantastic.
The images are burned in my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. That's twice I've seen this word recently. Secrets?
Sordid?
Yeah, I've never seen that word before until, like, yesterday. Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Oh no, she did the hair flip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of the detective.
Yeah, she's trying to squeal. She's trying to give us information.
I think it's more if she gets other people to squeal for her. Like, I think she's a...
Yeah, I think she's definitely trying to get us in the right direction, though, or something. Or mislead us.
I
One of the
think she's
two.
like a like an undercover cop. I think that's what her role is. Like, so she gets secrets from others.
I
Witness
mean,
that's what I think. Witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
okay, please, help, tell us what happened, what?
Her name is Angel Starr. This is like another, like, I think she's kind of supposed to be like a Marilyn Monroe kind of idea. Like the old movie star kind of look to go with the cowboy. I think that's what they're going with
I
here.
think it's a bit off, but I could be wrong.
That's just what I'm thinking they're trying to go with. I'm not exactly sure. Angel Starr, don't you forget. Go forgetting it. Oh, you know what? If she is like an undercover cop, it makes sense that she's supposed to be like an actress kind of look. Because she's acting.
Hmm.
That's what I think. Before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. It's a good thing MJ's not here.
Okay, yeah. This one's a bit more scary.
I do like
I do
her.
not like.
What were you gonna say? You don't like her what? You just don't like
I don't
her?
think that's what I was gonna say.
Alright, so let's see. Just want to take a look at her profiles.
Oh, I think I was saying I don't like the mood shifts that just like snap at the fingers.
Somehow I know. Or knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was gonna happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know that the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequality. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she doesn't like prosecutors. So she
To be
said.
fair, I think most people don't.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
There was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. Someone was compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. That's... Do you have personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence for this, evil? Young miss, not be at your own risk. We'll soon find out why they call me the Coffin Queen. Ew. Most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found a body. Oh, was it Edgeworth's car?
Please don't let me know.
Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really?
Really? What? I'm totally confused.
Yeah, I believe it, Phoenix. One thing's clear. Oh, sorry.
This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors.
What she witnessed.
So what exactly was it that you witnessed this Star?
It's a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See Lana Sky wield that knife, so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It's truly a sight to see. You mean you saw every moment of the crime? Yes. That is what she's saying. The sound of his silvery ties to the world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. Until the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife.
I'm sorry, you know Lana Sky?
No, they do kind of look similar. Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many of lunchboxes of sins did she pack to make the journey? I wonder.
What is with this metaphor of hers?
I don't know exactly, but she has an addiction to boxed lunches. She always travels light.
Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Can we ask a bit about yourself, Miss Stark? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. Which Far East? What does that mean? For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No? Only true connoisseurs can understand. How many different types of box lunches is she carrying?
Good question.
The kind you can only tell someone who has... And also, how does that fish fit in the box? It's clearly bigger than the box.
Probably was compacted and bent outwards when she opened it.
The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set.
Pretty sure it's supposed to be sow, but...
People say it different ways. I don't know the correct way to say it.
Well...
Never mind. You win.
Well, if you ever play enough of the Sly Cooper series, you'll see the name again.
Yeah,
And it's honestly part of a joke.
a lot of people use that name. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobites flavor. That's a little rude. It does look good. Anyway, I come here to sell every day to sell lunches.
I'm sorry, I'm very suspicious of the more this goes on.
My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Yeah, well... Your boyfriend? See the security room over there?
Glaswald booth.
So no lunches, and since I'm here anyways, I dropped in to see him.
So anyway, I guess selling lunch is more important than romance.
So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis, not. I'm sorry, but I'm getting very suspicious of this lady.
Yeah, I don't remember her role in this story.
Well, let's see. She comes to a place full of people she hates.
But it feels too obvious. It just feels too obvious.
It could be a bit obvious, but at the same time, you're gonna keep that in your mind for a bit.
Anyway.
Anyways, did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility.
Yeah, no shit, Phoenix. Hostility. Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. The bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of a 10-day-old clams in the chatter. Disgusting.
I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
She murdered 12 men. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, Coffin Queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not sure.
I feel like she's an undercover cop. But
She's definitely more than just this persona of hers.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, there's nothing else
The only thing we have is that license, and I don't think it's worth presenting at the moment.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there's anything else. We can't go to the other side, because...
Like, literally, no, I don't think it's worth presenting yet.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Well, we don't really have anywhere else to go. Oh, wait, that's not true.
Yes,
we actually do.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are you talking about? We have a room to be visiting.
Yep, it's Etris.
Oh, god damn it!
I mean, look at the code on the left. I don't know why he has a steel samurai in the back there.
I mean, after our work...
February 22nd, High Prosecutor Office, room 1202. This is the kind of room that just screams I can do the job. Yeah. Quite changed from your office, really. Alright, that's... Why is everyone so mean to Phoenix?
Rude!
Everyone's just rude.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
Trophy? What, that shield?
Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Where his office this must be a real stuck-up jerk. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
Hello, Edgeworth.
Nice to see you again.
Long time no see.
It's been 2 months. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth.
You know him from somewhere?
Of course. I'm his biggest fan. Of course you are. My sister introduced us once, actually.
Right. Her sister was chief prosecutor, after all.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. I love how petty Edgeworth is, because he's like this throughout the whole series.
Honestly, this one was a bit shots fired. So like, yeah, I'm gonna remember that.
Well, he really is petty throughout the series, and it's great.
I mean, he is, but like, this is the time it's like, I remember this. You may not, but I will.
Did I? No. It's just Mr. Right here. Hey,
Hey, don't blame me.
we're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder. Body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. Whose car do you think that is, Emma?
Emma.
That would be my car. Look at that smug look on his face.
Yeah, because you know what he knows what her reaction's going to be.
That would be my car. What of it? What? Yes.
Oh, he definitely has a voice.
Let's talk to Edgeworth.
I almost kind of want to look around and just.
You want to look around first?
Stuff.
Alright.
I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff in this place.
I feel like we gotta look at the Steel Samurai first, because that's just been keep my eye on it.
Yeah.
It's distracting. My. What an amusing book.
No.
Just right for Miss Edgeworth.
No kidding. See, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy.
Wendy?
Put that name somewhere before.
Alright.
Okay, so at least got what you were wanting.
Yeah, that I was gonna say. Giant Steel Samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? Something written on the bottom of this book.
It says Andy.
Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy.
Who is Wendy? Wendy. She's Mr. Edgeworth's fiance. Is she sad about that? Oh.
I don't think so.
We didn't actually get her name before, did we? We just called her Old Bag.
Well, that's what she was referred to as every time.
Yeah,
Even by herself, I think.
Yeah. Alright, this episode's running long because I wasn't paying attention to the clock, so we will be back in the next episode.
Bye. That was fast.